Welcome to the Red Strings Club. They're our greeter now. And I thought I was the crazy bastard. There's a fine line between a crazy bastard like you and a genius like me. And I don't blame you for not being able to see the difference. Whatever, let's go over the plan. We have to find a way to infiltrate Supercontinent Limited's offices. Then I'll hack their operation down. Bam. That's like the last stage of the plan, man. First, we have to know if all this poses a real threat. What it really means and how it'll affect us and this town. Maybe there's even a way to sabotage it without having to send you in. It's a real fucking threat, Donovan. And we don't know how much time we have left until they turn me into a brainless doll. Okay, how about this? You start securing an infiltration method. Talk with your terrorist friends and their ilk. Do your thing. It'll take you a couple of days at least. In the meantime, I'll gather some intel and make sure we avoid what trouble we can. My investigation will determine what course of action is needed. But then and only then we'll decide if you go in there. You hear me? This happens to be as apocalyptic as you predict. I'll back you up with everything I have. You'll go in a lot more prepared this way, don't you think? On the other hand, if we find this isn't such a big deal, you can call off the whole operation. We pay your hacker friends for the trouble and that's it. Alright, Donovan, okay. A much wiser way to proceed, no? Yes. Okay, you're right. Thank you, Donovan. You're very welcome, handsome. Oh, client is approaching the club. Wow, how do you know? I'm accessing footage from all recording devices in proximity of the club in real time to better help Donovan. You can do that? I told you they'd make a great aid. Now go, I know who's coming. I called a consultant engineer who was recently hired by Supercontinent to work on some new bionics firmware. I've worked with her in the past and my instincts tell me she's got something to do with all of this. Sure pull the red strings quick. Time is of the essence. Don't want my favorite crazy bastard to turn to a brainless doll. Haha. Goodbye, genius. I'll keep you posted. Alright, Akara, remember, don't interact with the clients unless necessary. Welcome them to the club and thank them when they leave. If your empathy superpowers make you aware of something you want to share with me, wait until we're alone in the club. Got me? Understood. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. Diana Mays. Alright, just say their name. Oh, am I that famous? Damn you, Akara, don't go saying clients' names. How should I cover this? I told her you were coming. No, I just told her about the distinguished client that was coming. Sorry about that. That's alright. It made me feel important, huh? Akara, come on. When do you start hiring brats to work at the bar anyway? Oh, are you getting old? Yeah, you know. My leg isn't getting any better and I thought I could use an extra hand. Must be tough facing life without any upgrades, huh? I'm happy. Does that count? Congratulations. You have a light? So am I like one of the only people left who hasn't gotten an upgrade? Alright, okay, I'll spare you with the preamble and guess why you called me. Is it because of the dead girl at the H-Corp's clinic? Shit, you engineers don't like to waste time, huh? I know your boyfriend works with those Proxima rascals on the regular and figured you wanted details. And I thought I was the information broker. Damn. What's this info gonna cost me? There's some information I'd like you to get me in exchange. This nut will be pretty hard to crack, but I trust you're the best. Now you're gilding the pill. What do you say we start with a drink on the house? Yes, please. I've been dying to sip from one of your cocktails again. Right away, miss. Hey, Newman, my muse, are you around? This time's the real deal. Let's get some info out of this girl. Remember, fill the glass with spirits to tune the soul discs. Adjust the size of the disc by adding ice to the drink. I filled the notebook with our objectives. Please take a look at them. Oh, jeez. Wait, I'm so confused. What were those other objectives and stuff that were in there at the start? Like, what was all that stuff about, like a torture or something? That was weird. Anyways, Supercontinent developed social psych welfare. They plan to propagate it with the mirror neuron algorithm. Johanna Septis is Supercontinent's chief operations officer. Oh, that's who I gave the upgrades to. And then Adrian Ferguson is Supercontinent's chief financial officer. I need to know, what is social psych welfare? What's the mirror neuron algorithm? When do they plan to do it? What role does Akara play? Why is Supercontinent doing this? And is this legal? Is the government aware of this? I'll be taking notes, adding facts, and updating the objectives as we progress, so please check it out now and then. One more thing. Before asking her any questions, think about whether she's in the right mood to answer them. This isn't a video game. This is a video game. We can't keep repeating the same dialogue again and again. If you need to change a mood, just serve her another drink and we'll take it from there. In this case, sympathy may draw out confessions and fear may exploit her paranoia. Trust your instincts, my magical friend. Oh. Shit. Sympathy or fear? I think I'll try to appeal to her sympathy because I think that, oh God, I think that's what, like, I think that'll get her talking. God, I'm bad at this. Oh, I went too high. Let's dump a tiny bit out. Perfect. And then gotta go to the right. Just a tiny little bit. Drop a few drops at a time. Nice. There we go. And ice cube. Oh, I actually need to go a little more to the right, don't I? Oh, no. Perfect. All right. Oh my God, you're the fucking best. Why do you need the information dealing side hustle when you can make cocktails this good? I'm telling you, you should be a world famous bartender. I'm glad you like it. She seems to be in a good mood. Good mood. What should I start with? So she's feeling sympathetic. Yeah, tell me about Aries' death. Oh, so you already know who it was. Well, that's my job. I called you hoping you could tell me something I don't know. What don't you know then? Why was she killed? She infiltrated a private clinic that literally advertises its deadly security measures. Supercontinent auto-protect their clients while they're vulnerable. What did she expect? There wasn't any other way to disable her except killing her. The security AI judged her a critical menace to patients' well-being. I worked on the security system myself. Trust me, I didn't witness it, but I'm sure it was justified. What are the conditions that allow execution? How does the system decide to kill rather than neutralize? I told you, it allows execution if it finds a critical menace to a patient's well-being. How is killing Ari a better method of protecting clients than putting her to sleep? You'll have to talk those politics with supercontinent executives, not me. As far as I know, it's meant as a dissuasion. If intruders are known to be sedated instead of killing, the security system wouldn't be much of a deterrent. I wonder how that's legal. I'm sure supercontinent's lawyers have it covered. Switch side and join the corp life, Donovan. Never. It's always going to be the winning side. And where's the fun in that? No thanks. Fine, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, what have you been working on lately? Is this an official inquiry or are you just making small talk? No, I'm sincerely interested in how you're doing. Oh, don't be so oily, Donnie. Sorry, occupational habit. Seriously, are you okay? Not at my peak, I'd say. Too much going on lately. But you don't have to worry about me. You know, the information broker thing is just a side business. As the Red String Club's bartender, my true calling is to heal souls. What a good Samaritan you are. Don't sweat it. I swapped my souls for a brain processor a long time ago. Nothing to heal here. Alright, she's feeling sympathetic, so feign worry about Brandy's problems. So Diana, I'm worried about something. Mind if we invert roles for a moment? You listen to my problems? Wow, this is new. Go ahead. I wouldn't miss a chance to learn more about the mysterious bartender. Aha, thanks. See, this is about Brandy. He got in trouble again? He's always in trouble, but that's not what worries me. Lately, he's been acting moody, depressed, sometimes even aggressive. Oh yeah, that is strange. Guy with so many implants is him? I guess he'd have some stress regulators. All that makes him more and more reckless. I'm afraid one day it'll come to the worst. Hey, Donovan, it's really weird to see you show concern so openly. So this must be grave. Listen, don't you worry. I'm really surprised that Brandy is acting that way, but my work will soon make everything all right. Your work? What are you working in? Count this as my payment for the job I want you to do. And please keep this information as confidential as possible. You realize you're talking with an information broker. I'm dead serious here. If this leaks to the wrong ears, I could be in danger. Don't sell it cheap at least. Don't worry, I'm very aware of what information can do. I'll keep you safe. Okay, listen. Brandy's personality issue will be totally solved. SPW is taking care of everything. You mean social psych welfare? Shit, Donovan, you already know about that? Who the fuck is leaking this info? I don't think it's leaked. I'm just, too good an information dealer. Probably the only one who knows outside of Supercontinent Limited. So you got it from someone on the inside? No. I never reveal my sources. That's also why you're safe talking with me. Okay. So if you already know about the project, you can rest assured. I'm not very aware of the details. Is it safe? Fine, I can fill you in. I'm the director after all. Oh, she's the director. You got nothing to fear. Yeah, tell me about it. Guess there's no way back with you now, so I'm going all in. Are you ready? Shoot. Social psych welfare is the greatest revolution in the area of human comfort. We've been working for a long time on designing a system that always keeps the users at their best. SPW is able to tell apart feelings like depression, anxiety, rage, and keep them in check using only the power of your own physiology. It's all natural, no secondary effects. Isn't it going to affect your creativity? I hope so. Excuse me? Depression as a source of inspiration is just an unhealthy myth. Maslow's pyramid, baby. To achieve self-realization, to fully embrace creativity, you first have to be at peace. You don't have to be depressed to write a dark tale. You don't have to hate to draw violence. Art is emotion through the filter of calm focus. Okay, but what experiences is the artist supposed to distill if they haven't felt anything before? Oh, but haven't we all felt enough already? There's... Oh... What about new generations? I suppose Supercontinent plans on pushing SPW to the whole population. So if kids are granted everlasting happiness from birth, what are artists supposed to distill? I don't see the problem, Donovan. First of all, it's the government who will determine the minimum age to benefit from SPW, but in any case, art doesn't exist to amuse you. It is but a reflection of the times. If humanity evolves, it's only natural that art evolves with it. Damn, she's kind of actually making some sense, but if with SPW we're entering an era of art marked by celebration, so be it. You've really been drinking your own bathwater, huh? I don't understand why you're so radically against total fucking happiness, man. Because being human is all about hating, crying, fearing, and then loving and laughing and inferior fucking euphoria. Make the kids suffer until 18, then inject them with... Yeah, let them get all their trauma out until they're 18 and then stick them with it. I guess you'll have to wait and see before you realize how good this is for all of us. You want to talk more about SPW? Yeah, won't it make you stop being you? It's not going to affect individuality at all. It's only natural to be scared at the prospect of unlimited happiness. But this is less intrusive than the average antidepressant this city's inhabitants swallow every day. So you're saying that removing an important part of our mood spectrum isn't going to change our personalities? I didn't say that. It'll help us access our better selves. Or do you enjoy being sad? I wouldn't like to lose my sadness. Why not? Sadness is not ugly, Diana. I've been bartending for a couple of decades now. I've gotten to witness innumerable forms of sadness right there where you're sitting. And it can be a beautiful thing. It's moving. It draws us all together, keeps us thinking and wishing. So you actively working to suppress it just feels like a crime against humanity to me. Wow. I'm not ready to debate such poetry. Give it some thought, please. I will, I promise. Hey, she's doubting herself. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Enough of this for now. Oh. Sorry, not a fan of it, but just accept it. This is the future. No. Present. Don't let it get under your skin or you'll ruin the fragile handcrafting. Oh. Shit. I thought I could talk to her again after. Okay, let's get her another drink. Let's get some fear in her. So we gotta go down for that. Gotta go quite down. A little more. A little more. And a little more. A little more. Alright. Oh, too much. Get like one drop out of it and we're good. Oh, too much. I don't even think I have to be this accurate. Okay, maybe that. All right. No, geez. Good enough. Good enough. And then to the left, the physics on the liquid. Yeah, it's something, that's for sure. Nice. Okay. Let's get her scared. Can I just keep giving her drinks until she gets so drunk she tells me everything? You don't like it? Yeah, sorry, listen. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about all this. Do you mind if we do this quick? Of course, no problem. Fear seems to have taken a hold of her. How do I start? What information do you want from me? You have to promise one more thing first. What's that? Promise me that you won't mention my name when you dig into this. That I can do. Don't worry about it. I want to know who the CEO of Supercontinent Limited is. Come again, can't you just look it up? What you'll find online is that the Supercontinent CEO is Jack B. Gaynor. But I swear to you, he's vanished. No one's seen him for 2 years. And Supercontinent's strategy has become more and more aggressive. Oh. Why don't you ask your employers? Don't you work for them? I can't, Donovan. Oh, I have a new objective. Pretty sure she must have an alcohol filtration implant. Yeah, just imagine an implant. You can just never get drunk. I can't, Donovan. I'm scared. Please do this for me and I'll give you whatever you want in exchange. Relax. We can focus on your issue first. That only makes me more nervous about what you'll ask in return. Diana, you're one of my best contacts. I would never cause you harm in any way. Okay, thanks. Why do you want to know about Supercontinent's CEO? I told you, CEO Jack B. Gaynor has been supplanted or something. He's still on the record as the official CEO. But everything's changed so much, I'm sure he can't be in charge anymore. I'm afraid for my life, Donovan. The Proxima girl, even if it was accidental, hasn't been the first death in the last few months. Oh. I've always loved Supercontinent's goals and motto, fighting for social welfare, and it's weird because they're still doing that. It's only that now, they're doing it at any cost. What do you mean by any cost? They've become heartless in some way. A lot of brilliant employees have been dismissed with little reason. They're squeezing us to our limits and pushing aggressive deadlines on us. Like they have a big agenda that they need to execute at any cost. Jack B. Gaynor wouldn't have allowed that. I'm starting to fear for my own life, Donovan. That's not healthy. You're afraid stress could put you on the verge of suicide, or that I'll be deemed a hazard to the Corp's mission and be put aside. So you're afraid they might knock you off, but you're still on their side? At Supercontinent, we all believe in the cause. I'm not going to give up. On the contrary, I want to put them back on track. I know that years of frustration from being handicapped by the humanity of competition lacks can lead you astray. I've been there. Sweet temptation of ruthless pragmatism. But we do have to take care of each other. That's why I'm coming to you to save Supercontinent. Ha, you're a funny girl. Asking a rogue information broker to aid you in saving a corporation? So you won't help me? Oh, yes, I will. I like you. I just hope you're ready to face the music when they disappoint you. Thank you, Donovan. Ah, Donovan. If I hadn't removed the part of my brain that processes love, I'd swear I'd fall for you every time. Hey. I don't know how you do it, but I always leave the club shaking. Okay, Jesus. I'm starting to think you're putting something in my drinks. Just alcohol, I swear. But I'm glad I can get through your ice cold processors and stir those artificial feelings of yours. They're not artificial, they're just upgraded. Emotion can be a pitfall for a scientist like me. Better to have them in check. You gotta live more dangerously, Diana. Inspiration plays a big part in being a memorable scientist. Maybe. I'll make sure to come back to the club anytime I need some good old mojo. Please do. I should be leaving now. Thanks for the drinks, the chat, and the info. And please, call me as soon as you get something on Supercontinent CEO. I will. Thank you for coming, Diana. My pleasure. Interesting. Thank you for coming. See you next time, Diana. Okay, Akara, listen. Never again say a customer's name. Why not? Because it makes them feel uncomfortable and paranoid. I was taught that repeating someone's names builds trust and familiarity. Yeah, but the Red Strings Club is a haven of sorts. My clients value their anonymity, so if you blab their names right when they come in, they'll think I told you all about them, and you're supposed to be a mere trainee. Leave the name dropping to me. Understood. I'm sorry, Donovan. Don't sweat it. Just keep it in mind, Akara. Yeah, Akara's an android. So, I guess like the day before or earlier today, she like came stumbling in, but we like fixed her up and now she's working for us. But yeah, she's an android made by Supercontinent. Very well, Akara. Let's focus on your aptitudes instead of your weaknesses. Get any interesting insights from your empathetic algorithms? Indeed. However, I don't see an easy way to properly communicate them. So I'd like to propose a game. A game? You're full of surprises. Play is one of the most primal human devices for learning and development. Transmitting the vast amount of data I've gathered from your conversation with Diane is impossible, so I've designed a process to let you reach your own conclusions. Moreover, I get to better understand you so we can improve as a team. Sounds like pro HR talk, but sure, I'm in. How do we play? I'm going to ask you a series of questions, 10 to be exact. I have my own answers to them, but I am most interested in your input. When we're finished, I'll let you know how many of them you got right. If you score less than 7 out of 10, I'll grant you a new skill. Oh, if you score at least. I thought it said less than. Grant you a new skill. What? A new skill? Use the AI of an RPG villager to build you? And what the hell can you even do that? A game without reward proves to be very dull. And yes, I can grant you something to improve your bartending skills. Won't you just give it to me now? I'm designed to make you happy, a much different thing than granting you every wish. Sometimes I feel like you're a dumb mannequin, but now I believe the very devil can be running through your circuits. Shall I begin? Ah, this is exciting. You're more twisted than I thought. Give it to me. Oh, geez. Okay. I gotta get these questions right. Is Diana physically attracted to you? Come again? What kind of question is that? And how am I supposed to know? Please just answer the questions. I know what I'm doing. Is Diana physically attracted to you? Yes. Is Diana 100% loyal to Supercontinent Limited? Yes, because she's still working for them even though like they could kill her. So yes. Is she proud of social psych welfare? Yes, she made that very clear. Would she be happier without the effects of SPW? Oh. I don't know. That's such as a broad question. Would she be happier? Like, she'd be happier without it. I mean, I guess not technically. Oh, sorry about that. No. Does Diana know about the mirror neuron algorithm? No, definitely not. Who is the person that Diana most admires? Who's the person that Diana most admires? Did she? Oh God, I don't think I talked to her about that. Okay, it's not Nikola Tesla. Herself, it could be. It's not going to be me, but she was talking really highly of CEO. I don't know. Tesla doing there? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna say herself. Regarding your bartending, what spirits does Diana enjoy the most? Regarding my bartending, what does she enjoy the most? Can I open? Well, let me open the. Oh God, I'm scared to click the book because it's hovering over absinthe. Was bourbon the one that goes up? I don't know. Bourbon. Did Diana lie to you during your conversation? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's Diana's greatest fear right now. SPW fails, supercontinent, being depressed, Proxima. No, supercontinent. For sure. Is social psych welfare as bad as you thought? This one I can't fail since my opinion. No, maybe. It's as hard as not lying. Is SPW as bad as you thought? I think it's evil. His intention might be honest, but it's still a brainwash. We can't allow this to spread. I wouldn't want Brandy to become a happy lamb. Okay, that was the last question. Feels like a tutorial telling you to pay attention to every single thing. Yeah, honestly, now I know the next time I need to pay way more attention. Did I pass? You got it? Let's go! 8 out of 10. Congratulations, you're a sharp man, Donovan. That sounds a little condescending, but thank you. You succeeded in Akara's quiz about Diana. What did I win? Diana Bruce, a short span memory resetter for you. Is that a cool name for a shot? No, one of my abilities is to synthesize psychoactive drugs. The system was designed to deal with emergency anxiety crises and such. But given the unusual context we're in, I can widen its purposes. What the hell is that? Add this to a client's drink and they will think they just sat at the bar for the first time. That way you can explore different paths in a conversation without them noticing. That sounds crazy and a bit immoral. Why, aren't you manipulating them with your drinks? I thought this would be helpful. You got me there. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. I'm sorry, Donovan. It's okay. I'll save it for an emergency. No, I'm definitely using it. Say, how much of this can you produce? Oh, well, they only have a limited amount. So I'd rather keep these as prizes for our little games. Okay, so what? You're going to give me one of those for each quiz I get? Let's keep it like this then. I detect a client approaching the club. So soon? Didn't expect anyone else tonight. You want me to check their background? Yes, please. Naomi Koss, 34 years old. She's a corporate lawyer at Supercontinent Limited. Footage from nearby locations show that she's been shadowing Diana. Uh-oh, this may be troublesome. Do you want me to drive her away? Can you do that? I could send a fake emergency meeting request to her phone, for example. Your skill set begins to seem uncanny. Do you want me to drive her away? No, let her in. If fate brought her to the Red Strings Club, there has to be a reason. And we're happily going to exploit that. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. Absinthe on the rocks, please. Welcome to the Red Strings Club, miss. I'm afraid I can't just serve that to you. This is not your usual bar. Here, tell me how you feel and I fix you a matching drink. I see. And I feel like asking you a series of questions regarding why you're preying into my client's business. How dry. He must be a lawyer now. That's correct. I'm here representing Supercontinent's interests. That was Diana May's business here. Or what was Diana May's business here? Hold your horses now. Apart from serving drinks, I'm also an information broker, so questions have a price tag in this club. Okay, how much? Here's my deal. You ask me as many questions as you want, then I get to ask that many questions myself. Fair enough. Although I should inform you that, unlike you, I won't be able to disclose any of my client's sensitive information. Fair enough. Although I must let you know that, unlike you, I know my way around empathy and subtlety. You risk leaking more information than you might think. I'll take my chances, mister. Name's Donovan, owner of the Red Strings Club. Nice to meet you. Naomi Koss, corporate lawyer at the Supercontinent Limited. Shall we commence business? Fire away. What was Diana May's business here? Fuck. I wanted to gather some intel on SPW. I can't just be straight up honest with her, right? Like that's surely that is not the right answer. What? What should I say? What should I say? She's an old friend. She's gonna see right through that though. Shit. She's an old friend. She's an old friend. She pays me a visit every now and then. We had a drink, caught up, that's it. Please, at least have the decency. Oh god, I won't lie to you either. If I can disclose something, I'll clearly specify so. Except that was the truth, Miss Koss. Friendship might sound alien to your world, but we still keep loving each other at street level. Oh? Next question is about the Proxima organization. They've been making trouble for my client lately. and I'd like to know exactly what Proxima's got on Supercontinent Limited. Tell her Ares finding. Tell her Proxima snatched in a car unit. Proxima knows your new CEO. That might get her to slip something about the new CEO. Proxima knows about your new CEO, if you know what I mean. From what I've heard, they found some pretty juicy stuff. What? That can't be possible. Can't wait to get my hands on that info, to be honest. Those are just some unfounded rumors. But if you happen to get a hold of that intel, we'll gladly pay you a hefty sum if you come to us first. Didn't know you were into rumors enough. Next question. Where is Johanna Septis? Come again? Where is Johanna Septis? You're saying that as if I should know her. What a poor information dealer you are if you don't even know Supercontinent's Chief Operations Officer. What's the matter? Is she missing? Forget about it. Oh. I did remove all of her implant functions. So maybe that's why she's missing. That's all I had to ask. My turn? Go ahead. You have 3 questions. Can't have you sitting there without a drink, though. This is a club after all. Okay, but I won't be telling you about how I feel or any of that nonsense. Don't worry. You let me know enough about yourself already for me to work my magic. Trust me, you'll like this. Stress, remorse. Oh, there's the pill. Ambition. Stress, remorse, or ambition? Let's do remorse. Maybe if she feels remorseful, she'll give some stuff up. Oh. And stop. And a little more. And whatever this was, a little more. And a little more. And an ice cube. Well, you feel remorseful, don't you? I have to admit it. You serve good stuff here. What am I doing in a bar at a time like this? Something troubling you? No, nothing. Not my place to judge a client. Just ask your questions. Should be going through an ethical crisis. Let's dig in. 3 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. Shit. She's feeling remorseful. Tell me about the legality. Still can't imagine how you convince the government to buy into it. I can understand where your concerns come from, but rest assured, it's all been approved by the Ministry of Health. Oh, I feel way more relaxed now. Have the people affected agreed to it? In fact, they have. Every implant user signs a contract at our clinics. It states the user's physiology may be altered to ensure a stable mind-body environment. Oh, right. And it's totally clear they're signing up for a brainwashing, right? Listen, I know this is a bit hard to swallow. I had to take some time to deal with it too, but after a deeper consideration, it's really a good thing. What about the M&A for those who didn't sign? What's that? What's M&A? It's my understanding that the supercontinent plans to spread the happiness to most of the population. Oh, I didn't know that's what M&A meant. Oh, I didn't want to leak that I knew this. The mirror neuron algorithm, they called it. I'm completely clueless. If it hasn't reached lawyers, just think about how fucking shady it must be. Don't know the details, but it's supposed to extend the effects of SPW to non-implant users. No way to justify that behind terms and conditions bullshit. I can't comment on projects I'm ignorant of, but I guess I'll look into it for the sake of my client, of course. That should stir up the hornet's nest a little. 2 questions left. Choose a topic wisely. First off, who's your client? Also, I'm scared that after I ask the 3rd question, she's gonna leave. I'm hoping, because I want to use that pill to get to ask her more questions. But should I do that before I ask the third question? Okay, yeah, what's the deal with Johanna? It's only natural she's missing. Do you mind telling me more? Maybe I can help you with this. For the record, I'm only sharing this because Johanna's life might be in danger. Otherwise, I would never break attorney-client privilege. So she is the client. Or is the company the client or is she the client? Don't worry, it's very clear to me how detestably professional you are. So what happened to Johanna? Johanna, she just spit it out. She can be in danger, couldn't she? I think bending the rules a bit here is the right thing to do. Johanna had a breakdown this morning at the office. She started to scream and collapse on the ground. Vibe I got from the pill is something to use if you fuck up. Was it? Because the vibe I got was like, it just lets you, because with the first one, once I asked one dialogue choice, I couldn't do it again. But I think this lets you do it again with like a different drink. So that way they have a different mood. So, I mean, it could probably be from fucking up, but started to scream and collapse on the ground. The first diagnostic suggested that for some reason her implants all shut down at the same time. Yeah, that's kind of my fault. An ambulance took her to her closest clinic, but apparently during the trip to the clinic, she broke free and ran away from the paramedics. Whoa, that's crazy. Maybe someone hacked her implants? That's a possibility, yes. So you see how sensitive this matter is? Do you have any info that could help us? Not right now, but I'll be on the lookout. And call you right away if I find anything out. See it used both ways? Yeah, true. At a price, of course. Money's not a problem. So if you find anything, just call me and you'll be appropriately rewarded. It seems that Ares rogue implants have fulfilled their purpose. Ara installed the Grandpa in Johanna, which makes the user immune to implant effects. Johanna was supposed to have several anxiety blockers and antidepressant implants. If all that shut down at the same time, it's very likely she went bananas. Okay, last question. Shit. Shit. I'm worried that it's... Ugh, I want to ask a third question and then do it, but... Well, either way, I'm going to serve another drink because I don't think remorse is helping here. Stress might be good. Oh. Well, actually, there was only 3 questions left, so you know what? I'm gonna do the pill, because then I can ask all the questions. I'm gonna do... Whoa. Oops. A little to the right. Ice... Whoa, not the whole ice tray. And then I'm just gonna pop that in there. Look, I shouldn't be wasting my time here. Make your questions quick. I have a lot on my plate. A drink won't hurt. Relax. She looks stressed. Let's exploit that. 3 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. See, okay, good. Nice. Okay. So stress, I'm going to say, will everything be ready for the unveiling next week? I don't know how the club's so famous the bartender pouring like this. True. Will everything be ready for the unveiling of SPW next week? Fuck me, it can't be next week. That's what the people on the inside told me. Those clowns from marketing are going to hear from me. We're always cleaning up after them in the legal department. A couple of my journal friends already know. Seriously, are they already on that phase of Gene Scythe? Gene what? Marketing stupid name for the press operation. Forget about it. Thanks for letting me know. No problem. 2 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. Stress. Yeah, while she's stressed, I'm gonna bluff this. Why didn't the CEO tell me about you? So, why didn't the CEO tell me about you? What? How do you know our CEO? You're talking about the CEO of Super Content Limited? She didn't come to this dive, did she? Wow, dive, really? I'm sorry, I just find it terribly shocking that you've dealt with Radhika and I've barely even seen her. Plus, she shouldn't be visiting these kind of places. Why not? She's not a baby. Barely. Did she come by herself? We always meet alone. I'll let the board members know immediately. Slow down. Why is it such a big deal? I'm done with this topic, and I'll make sure you never get to see Radhika again. Wow, okay. What the hell is the matter with this Radhika girl? Diana seems to be right on the money with this. Super Content's new CEO is called Radhika. Whoa. Okay, and then serve another drink. Ambition. This is where I'll ask her who the highest authority is, because that seems like targeting her ambition. So I got my absinthe on the rocks in the end. You really know your game, though. This is the best glass of absinthe I've ever had. Really invigorating. I feel great. I'm glad you like it. Seems to be power drunk. Time to attack. Okay, last question. Who's the highest authority on SPW? On the SPW plan? What do you mean? If I sought to change someone's mind regarding SPW's direction, who should I speak with? Why should I tell you that? Oh, shoot. Meaning you don't really know. Yeah, because she's like feeling power hungry. Question. Meaning you don't really know? Shouldn't expect that much from a lawyer after all. You're not there to call the shots. You're just there to execute them. Sorry. Next question. Wait. I may not be an executive, but I certainly play a critical role in assessing the viability of any project. Us lawyers can enable or truncate their plans. Tell me you can truncate SPW now? Not at this stage. No. Who then? Roles of responsibilities and hierarchy are pretty blurred between the executives. Names. Johanna Septis or Francis Coconet could. They're the CEO and CTO. Adrian Ferguson has a lot of pull in the project too. Nice. Thank you. Interesting. So, because Johanna's missing, so maybe a plan could be if I find her, I could use her to put it on hold. Well, I'm afraid to run out of questions. I've got too much to do tonight, so goodbye. Sure, go and spread the law through town. You seem to be enjoying yourself. So just in case, I'll inform you of the current situation. Super Content is going through turbulent times right now. That's good. That spells change for a company. I've seen it many times. But in the process, there's usually a trail of casualties. Like real casualties. The way you're playing right now, you've got a ticket to become one of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Be warned, Mr. Bartender. Didn't know corporate lawyers were in the business of extending such stylish death threats. There are many fates worse than death when up against corporate law. Have a good night. Damn, that was kind of intimidating. Thank you for coming. See you next time. All right. Was my performance to your satisfaction this time? Excellent. Thank you very much. So, quiz time now, if you please. Of course, I find it quite amusing, in fact. 7 out of 10 or more earns a prize, right? Go ahead. Is Naomi Koss a psychopath? What? You aren't gonna ask me if she was attracted to me this time? That's relevant for her case. Answer the question, please. Is she a psychopath? I mean, she's not a psychopath. As much as I don't like her. What's her top priority right now? To find Johanna. She's freaking out about her client all the time. Is SPW in jeopardy? SPW in jeopardy? Well, with Johanna missing and stuff, and the fact that she's so stressed about it being ready for next week. Does Naima know about MNA? No. Did not seem like it. Does she perceive you as a threat? Definitely seems like it, because with what she said at the end. Is she capable of betraying supercontinent? I don't think so. If I had to put my money on it, I don't think so. Is she capable of covering murder for her employer? I think so, based on her threat. Is she capable of committing murder for her employer? Of committing murder for her employer? She didn't say anything like that, but right, because when I called her on the threat though, she was like, there's a lot of things like other than death that we can do, so I don't think she would murder someone. Regarding social psych welfare, does she believe it's a good thing? Does she believe it's a good thing? I mean, anytime she talked about it, she just got upset, but yeah, I don't think so. I think she just cares about Johanna, and that's about it. Do you think technology manufacturers have the right to alter their products after sale? What do you mean? If supercontinent designed, created, and distributed the human upgrades, do they have the right to modify them, as in by adding SPW to them, among other things? Do they have the right to modify them? No, once purchased, it's yours. No, technology bears responsibility. Yes, but they should be clear about it. Yes, we wouldn't have it without them after all. No, of course not. That's totally ridiculous. Technology bears responsibility. It isn't like art where the author can rightfully mutate their creations as they please. Something you make is accessible to the public that heavily impacts everyday life. It bears many ethical liabilities. Why does an artist have the right to mutate their work as they please? Because it's ultimately theirs. Art is personal. Isn't technology the same? What's the boundary between art and so-called technology? Basically, consumer products affect everyday life in society. They carry a lot of responsibility. Art can change society the same as technology. No, it can't. Let's say then the line isn't how they do so. Art affects the world by permeation. It is perceived, but technology physically changes how people interact with the world. Art changes our understanding while technology changes our verbs. I see. Oh. It's very interesting how humans classify reality. Yeah, right. Through language. Thank you. Was that a question or just food for thought anyways? Indeed, it was the 10th question. Thank you for elaborating. And well, how did I do? Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. Congratulations, you won. What did I win? Is just another pill? Yes, that's all it is. Okay. I wonder if there's any other prizes. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a different prize this time. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. The variety and the rewards can improve the game's design. I'll try to think of something different for the next time we play. There we go. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Although I got to confess, the anticipation has me excited for the next game already. Glad to hear you're having fun. Listen, I think I'm going to close for today. My gut tells me I won't be getting any more clients until tomorrow. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Can you tell too? Do you have instincts? What you humans call instincts are just deductions your brain has drawn for you. You simply can't follow the logical sequence due to the vast amount of data your brain processes. Unlike you, I'm able to keep up with my brain. So basically, yes, your gut is right. We won't be having any more clients tonight. Good to hear, because my leg is killing me. Let's call it a night.